Why is the Albanian language an isolated Indo-European branch? Imagine a language that stands alone in a vast family tree, not quite fitting into any of the familiar branches. That's what makes Albanian so fascinating. It is part of the Indo-European family, but it doesn't belong to any of the main groups like Slavic, Romance, or Germanic. Instead, it forms its own unique branch. This special status comes from a mix of history, geography, and how the language evolved over thousands of years. Albanian started developing in the Balkans after the Indo-European migrations into Southeast Europe. It split from other Indo-European languages very early, likely before the Classical period. Its ancestors, called Proto-Albanian, were already different by at least the first 1,000 years before Christ. Over time, Albanian kept evolving separately, keeping some features that other Indo-European languages lost or changed. This long, independent development is part of why it looks and sounds different from its relatives. The geography of the Balkans played a big role too. The region is full of mountains and rugged terrain, which made it harder for Albanian speakers to stay in close contact with other Indo-European groups. This isolation helped Albanian preserve its own unique features. Even though it borrowed some words from Greek, Latin, and Slavic languages, it never fully merged with them. Linguists also notice that Albanian shares some traits with Greek and Armenian, which are also Indo-European languages but not directly related to Albanian. These similarities suggest they all come from a common Balkan subgroup, but Albanian still stands apart because it developed in its own way very early on. The vocabulary and grammar of Albanian are also quite distinct. It has many words inherited from ancient Balkan languages, and its grammar is complex with many noun endings and verb forms. These features are different from other Indo-European languages, which helps explain why Albanian is considered an isolated branch. All these factors show that Albanian is a language with a very long, independent history. It reflects the region's rich past of migrations, invasions, and cultural mixing. Its survival as a separate branch helps linguists understand how languages in Southeast Europe interacted and changed over time. So, Albanian isn't just a language. It's a living piece of history that has kept its own identity for thousands of years.